Happy New Year. It's Mike and Annette with our brand new program, Sweets, in the new year. Hi, Sweets.
Good morning.
I tell you, I haven't said hi, Sweets, on a program, and can you believe it's been 2 years?
No, it hasn't been that long.
It seems longer. It doesn't seem that long to you? Seriously?
No.
Okay. Well, it's been 2 years because you finished up on the air right at the end of the year 2018, right after Christmas, or I don't know, you may not have gone all the way to Christmas. And then I continued on till May, and then finished up at the end of May in 2018, and came here to our home studio, and that's where we're broadcasting from today. Are you excited?
Time just flies when you're having fun. I'm excited.
I know. I can hear it in your voice. Well, I'm excited. We are live at 11 every Monday. I hope you will be a part of our program by phoning in. And it's the same number we have on everything else we use here for Mike Mooore Media, and that's 336-932-1881, 932-1881. Well, I said when I was doing the morning newscast that you had a lot had built up over a couple of years, so you probably got a lot to talk about. I know you're going to jump on the post office first thing.
Well, I love our postal carrier, Tom.
Yeah, Postman Tom. We're not picking on him.
No, so this is no reflection on Tom. He's wonderful. I love him. He even gives our neighbor's cat, who... That's another subject. We're going to move on to that in a little bit.
Okay.
Even gives Daisy treats when he brings the mail. But the Postal Service used to be so reliable. When I would send a package to our grandchildren up in Maryland, could always depend on it getting there on time. Well, this year I mailed a box on December 14th. It was a large box.
Mm-hmm.
It cost me almost $80 to mail that box, priority mail.
$78 to be exact.
$78.50.
Oh, okay.
Priority mail, 3 days, so it should have been there by the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
That box is not there yet.
That would have been December 17th.
Yes.
Yes, of this year, we thought.
That box was still in Greensboro on the 17th at their distribution center.
Uh-oh.
Right now, that box is, the best I can tell, still at a distribution center in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's getting a little closer.
Needless to say, I am not happy.
Mm-hmm. She's not happy, folks.
You know, there are things in there that I would like for the grandchildren and our daughter and son-in-law to have had before Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Does this have Christmas ornaments?
Yes.
Okay.
It has Christmas ornaments in there. It has Christmas gowns that the girls should have had to wear Christmas Eve. I always have Christmas pajamas or gowns for them to wear on Christmas Eve.
Broke that tradition then, didn't you?
Yeah, they had to wear old ones. They had to wear, some that still fit that they had, from years before.
Yeah.
Luckily, Ella's were sent directly from the company that I ordered hers from, so she got hers. I don't understand. It just makes no sense to me. You spend that much money, it's priority, and it's just out there, just wherever. Mm-hmm. Not the only problem. One gift that I ordered from PacSun for Addie, a pair of jeans. There were 4 more orders from PacSun. Now I don't know if I think they use the Postal Service also. All the other orders arrived on time. This one pair of jeans for Addie, the last communication I had on that one was December 13th, that it's running late, but it's still on its way. A pair of Vans shoes for Ella that went directly from the company through the United States Postal Service. They were ordered December 2nd. She finally got them one day last week, which is not Van's fault.
No, they did their job, apparently. Yeah.
It's the Postal Service.
It's the USPS, U.S. Postal Service. Yes.
I thought FedEx was bad after we never found that TV that they lost last year that supposedly was at the distribution center in Kernersville. We still don't know where that TV is. It's been a year.
Yeah.
We haven't found that TV yet. I thought FedEx was bad. Now I find out
the old U.S. Postal
the
Service.
post office is just as bad. I think from now on, I'm going to send everything UPS. I think UPS is the only one you can depend on.
It sounds like it's, we're changing our whole way of sending stuff. And I'm wondering if you have had some problems over the holidays. If you'd like to phone in, share that with us. Maybe I was talking to someone this morning, and she said, I'm not real happy with the Postal Service either. She said, not the post office, because the local post office is okay, but the Postal Service does a poor job.
They say it's the distribution center in Greensboro. That's where the problem lies. Just like my package. Why did it sit in the distribution center in Greensboro for 3 days when it was supposed to already be in Maryland? What's it doing sitting over there?
Well, this is the same office in Greensboro that lost all of the water bills from Mayodan a couple of months back, and the ones for Eden recently.
Yeah,
they just kind of went off the radar. Yeah,
December bills.
That you were concerned about there too.
Oh yes, and when I finally got my December bill late, I mailed it. I got that bill on December 14th or the 13th.
You normally get it when?
Normally get it the first of the month.
Okay.
And I kept telling you it was lost. So you finally called and they said, yeah, they're late.
So about 2 weeks late.
Because the post office lost them. So my check was sent December 14th for that water bill. Last week or week before, I get a past due that my water bill had not been paid, and they were going to disconnect the water and charge me a $40 reconnection fee if it was not paid by January 6th.
Uh-oh.
So I look, and of course, my check had not cleared the bank. Okay, my water bill has to go from here across town. And it had been 2 weeks, and they still didn't have my check. Okay, explain to me that one. But it has to go to Greensboro first.
Didn't we used to have a little slot at the post office, local mail, and you could mail it and had that too in Eden. You just dropped that in, and it went right across town.
I don't understand that. So I guess it was over there in Greensboro at the distribution center for how long? But they finally got it. 2 weeks later, they finally get my check for the water payment.
And then you just get the water bill Saturday?
So we just got another water bill. This is for the January. This is the one that's due now.
It just came Saturday, something like that. Okay.
And it's due, I think, the 21st or something like that. So,
okay. All right. So there's Annette's story there with the United States Postal Service. If you have some comments to share, if you'd like to join the conversation on that or anything at all.
And my bank statement, which I always have by the 21st or 22nd, still don't have my bank statement. I guess it's floating around somewhere.
It's in Greensboro.
There are 2 other pieces of mail. My Visa bank card statement I don't have, and I always have it by now, and my Wells Fargo statement, which I always have. I guess they're floating around somewhere too.
Yeah, that's the car payment. Yeah.
Still don't have those.
Okay.
So, but I can say, if anybody has anything they want to order that they can't get anywhere else, if you want it fast, order it from Amazon. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you order it today, you'll have it tomorrow.
I know. It is absolutely amazing. They're going to really, well, they already have put a hurting on the post office, I'm sure.
And with COVID, and you don't want to go out and shop, I think they're about the only ones you can depend on. Mm-hmm. They send you a little message. Your package will be delivered. It's 10 stops away. And if it's raining, they put it somewhere it won't get wet. I mean, they care.
Yeah, Amazon's doing a good job.
And I'm not saying, again, that our delivery, our mailman doesn't care, because none of this is his fault.
Oh no,
so
Tom is not Tom's problem.
If Tom hears about this, Tom, I'm not talking about you.
We still love you, Tom.
Yes.
and Daisy, the neighbor's cat, loves you too.
And then that brings us to the topic of Daisy.
Oh, are we going to talk about Daisy today?
Well, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Well, let me give everyone our phone number again. If you'd like to be on our program, we're taking your calls, anything on your mind you like to talk about. You know, people making New Year's resolutions this time of the year. We haven't talked about that. Have you made any resolutions?
No, and I'm not going to.
Okay, me either.
My resolution is to not use the U.S. Postal Service, because how long did it take Lori's gifts to get to us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I wanted my Christmas presents.
And Shutterfly, I ordered some Shutterfly prints November 30th. I finally got them Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I tell you, the mail service...
I could just go on and on and on about the United States Postal Service.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Again, the phone number here is 336-932-1881. How can we help you? You phone in and be on our program right now. You can be on our premiere broadcast. We are here for the first time doing this program. You know, Sweets, I've got this little black book that I keep all my good stuff in. And I'm looking at the entry here for, let's see, January 4th. Hannah was born
yes.
Today.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Yep, 7:58 p.m., so we'll call her tonight.
Hannah is 20, what did I say,
24?
24 today.
Yep. So posted a picture of Hannah earlier on our Facebook page. Yep. And let's see, we got the new freezer for the basement in 2008. And look at this. Annette's first day at WMYN on this day, guess the year? You know, you always know this stuff. Now, I went there in 84.
94?
88.
88.
88, yeah. First day at MYN, 1988. And, you know, you were there when we met and were dating. So you were at WMYN in 73, 74, and we got married in 74. So I thought that was kind of interesting. This in my little book here today, when you started at MYN. But now, when going back to 73, and we were when we met, how long had you been there at the station?
Oh, don't ask me that, because I have no idea.
I mean, had it been a while, or? I mean, I have no idea. We've never talked about that.
I don't remember things like that.
Okay. All right. Block that one from your memory.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's kind of interesting too, as we're sitting here in our home studio today, because people all through the years that listen to us on Rockingham County Radio with the Information Hour always said, you know, it's just like sitting. I remember that lady had that newspaper story one time. So just like sitting around the kitchen table, you know, with Mike and Annette. Well, little did people know. Some people knew that we were not sitting around a kitchen. We were not even sitting around a table. We were separated by a big soundproof glass wall, a hallway, another glass wall in the studio, and I was in the control room, and you were in another studio. So we had a lot of separation and no eye contact. But look at this. Hey, we've got eye contact. We can reach out. Reach out and touch you there, sweet.
I can't touch you.
Oh, almost. We're just feet away here, but we've got some equipment in between us here. So, we're here actually in the same room, and Yeah, got some visual contact too. Okay. All right. Well,